Alright guys, today we're going to do a quick recap. Today we traded 3 stocks total. We took CPAH out of the gates for a gap and go setup. Let's see. So the correct entry was here at 440. It was gapping up from 250 up to 440, and our correct entry was 440. Here's the 1 minute chart. You can see it closer, so we want to get in at the break of that high, candle's high, which is 433, this level here. So we got in around we put out our order to buy at 433, but we got filled pretty high around 445 around here. So we got a high of 450, 5-cent move. So we were able to just sell, basically break even. That was a break even trade. It was a little tricky, kind of. I'm not sure why the order filled as high as it did, but it did. So that was the first trade of the day. And then we jumped over to another stock named CLBS. Actually, we traded 4 stocks today. So on CLBS, we're watching this. It made a move pre-market, and as you can tell, from 225 up to 3, pulled back, broke VWAP. VWAP is this yellow orange dotted line. So our entry, we're watching this here, 255 potentially. It was a little risky because it was below that VWAP, and that shows weakness. So here we got in at when this candle was spiking. Now this looked very familiar to yesterday's move, PEC. The stock was at the 200 moving average here whenever it popped up in the scanner. This purple line is a 200 moving average on the daily. So PEC yesterday was at that level, and it made a nice move. So I was like, okay, we're gonna do this. There's a chance that it could do the same. So I got in up here on 270. It was already extended from 250, 20 cents higher from the correct entry. I went ahead and took the trade, moved up to 280, and it hit a wall there. It could not break it, so ended up just selling around that level. And that was that trade. And then the next trade was INO, INO. On this one, we took it. Let's see, this one was, it's a little bit more expensive stock to trade. Don't really trade these that often, but it did make a move from 1150 up to 1340. So it was on the scanner. So we kind of just pulled it up, watched it. So here, this stock, we bought it out of this. Let's see. Okay, we bought it around this level right here, around 1340, for a candle to make a new high. So it made a move up to about 1350, pulled back, ugly flush, and then it recovered, broke VWAP to the upside, a little pullback here, candle to make a new high. So I bought in at this micro pullback. This candle's high was 1345, so I was watching for that level to break. Bought in at 1345, and it moved up to 1363, which is up here. However, it's not as clean as it looks. It popped up to 1345, and then it went down, so I ended up stopping out. Had a small loss here on this trade. On the chart, it looks nice, but it wasn't as clean as it looks. And let's see, the biggest trade of the day, which was the biggest rate trade of the day, was this one, NBR. This one was pretty tricky. It was a recent reverse split, as you can tell on the daily, with the S down here. So this one, it had made a move. It was moving up. Let's see, pull up the 5-minute chart. It had pre-market was looking okay, and then it pulled back, moved a nice made a nice move up from 1065 up to 1245, which is up here. So it started to look tempting, and here we'll pull up the 1 minute chart. This is the 1 minute chart. You can see in more detail. So this stock, it made a move up, halted at 1150, this level, resumed from the halt, squeezed up to 1246, this level here, and it pulled back. And on this dip, I was like, okay, well, these stocks lately, they've been working on dips. They didn't work as good yesterday, but I was willing to give it a try. So I bought this dip, flushed down to from 1227 down to 1071. Came all the way down, bounced up. I bought in at 1150. It didn't go higher. Came back down, it halted down at 1071, halted going down. That's usually not good. And it resumed lower. It opened at 1057 and it dropped all the way down here to 1025, down to this level. So it started to go back up as soon as I saw green on the volume. Buyers. I got in at 1050. Got up to 1070 and then it hit another wall and then it just failed. So I ended up getting out at 1025, which is this this candle's low. It's a good spot to get out at, because after that it just shows weakness. There's no support. That is your support, and it broke it. So it went all the way down to 10, an extra 20 cents loss if I would have held. So I'm not happy about the trade, but I'm happy about my exit. Of course, this stock recovered and came back up. So this was my exit here at 1020 over here, and this thing came back up to 11 $12. But this thing, it could have kept going down. Most likely could have came down to 979, which is down here. Found support here, and if it would have broke the support, kept going down. So I just cut my losses and moved on. It's well, that was it for today. If you have any questions on my trading, just let me know. Thank you.